What are you breaking my balls for?
All right, welcome back to another episode of Breakin Ballz. I'm Johnny P. I'm the host for the evening, and joining me tonight, my good old buddy coming from Brooklyn, Lou Martini Jr. What's up, Louis?
You couldn't wait till I finished my Reese's Buttercup.
He just stole a bunch of the candy, put it in his pocket.
It's always good to be with the Minister of Malfeasance, Johnny Potenza.
We don't feed him. We give him candy and chips over here.
How are you, John? You always ask how I'm doing. How are you doing, buddy?
Me, I'm doing great. That everybody at the round table is here tonight. We have the newest addition to the group. We got Concetta Rose.
The beautiful, talented.
So good to see you
my
guys
buddy
again.
from the old days.
Yes, and we have a very, 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 very special guest tonight who's another really good friend of mine from Staten Island. She's actually a supervisor Sandman, and she's in all these patches. And this year, she's actually, Mrs. New York International 2025.
Oh.
The one and only Nicole Doz.
We have title holders on this show.
All right.
We're
How you
here.
doing, my dear?
I am amazing. Thank you so much for having me.
Can I ask you a question? Because you said she is the supervisor of Sandman. What is that?
A Sandman sanitation department. That's what they call the Sandman.
Oh, they call that a Sandman?
That's the lingo.
Yeah.
Wow. See, this show is also educational, people.
Yeah. And she drives the truck. You got to see it. She's like,
That's
You drive a
amazing.
garbage truck,
So
too?
wait. What's the journey though? How did we find pageantry? You know, how,
To
or
garbage.
How did we... I was gonna say it in a different way.
I swear that's the biggest question.
pageant.
Always,
Yeah, I bet.
always.
I bet.
That's one of the things. But the pageantry came first. I think in my heart was a performer in some way, but I always
Yeah,
really
definitely.
loved giving back to my community. So what better place to do that than pageantry, of course. So I've been competing since I was about 18, you know, which was way before I joined
so
the
let me
department.
think. What are you on, 6 years now? 5 years? Sanitation?
Sanitation?
Yeah.
Almost 8.
Okay.
Almost 8.
Okay.
Well, I like that you said that you give back because you take enough trash, but you give back.
That's right.
good.
I like to take a little and give a little.
Remember, the show's called Breakin Ballz, so we're going to break your balls tonight, Miss Beauty Queen over
The only
there.
reason why I
That's
said
okay.
that is because you said 18, you started, so I kind of got lost. But I remember when in 18, we were going to put you on for Miss Staten Island
That's right.
2018, and then we were booked, I guess, right?
We had a bunch of different issues. I was Miss Staten Island 2018, so that was when you first invited me on.
Yeah.
And then we didn't get to do it until the next year, 2019, but
Yeah.
I just so happened to have won Miss Big Apple at the
Yes.
time.
Wow.
So
Oh,
I've been
that's-
around
Multiple
the pageant
titles.
circuit a bit.
I don't know if I did the same show with her, but I met when you were Miss Big Apple on your show. Either I was doing a show, I was visiting, or something.
I got to look at the archives, and then, yeah, I do. I got everything written down.
What year were you Mr. Staten Island again? Was it 1951, 52?
No,
You were Mr. Staten Island?
no. I was just,
There's still time.
I was just Johnny P. That's it.
Mr. Johnny P. Nothing wrong with that.
In the
So
flesh.
how many pageants have you over the years? How many have you competed in /
Wow. So over the years, I've competed in definitely over 15 probably,
Wow.
and I've won 4.
Wow.
So it takes time. I didn't win
Yeah.
it
You're hitting like
first.
280. That's good. You're hitting like
I think
280.
decent, right?
275,
I mean,
280.
Man, you'd be a good
Considering
baseball
those stats,
player.
I think it's pretty good in the pageant world. But you know, I'm very proud of
But
this
that's
title.
a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
What's that schedule like? Once you know you're going to be in a pageant, how early do you start? Like
For this particular title, I actually competed for it last year, and I was first runner-up. Wow. And I started prepping immediately upon walking off the stage. So it's been about a year that I've been prepping to win this new title. I'm very, very proud of it. My husband and I work together very hard to prep. So between just walking prep, interview prep, you know, we do a lot of community work together. He's incredible, very supportive. I'm so thankful. And it's really a shared win because
He's going to give you guys the key to the city.
I hope so. I think we deserve it. When I won the title, he actually got to place the crown on my head. It was a really, really special moment because it's really all the hard work we do together. So
Yeah.
Do you
it's
remember?
a lot of fun.
Do you remember what your like final big question is? Like on Miss America, they asked that big question, like how are you going to heal the world? Kind of. Do you remember the question and your answer?
They did. So I'm a big environmentalist.
Okay.
So I believe they asked me something along the lines of how can we be more sustainable in our day-to-day lives? And I share a lot of social media tips on how to be more sustainable, how to live a healthier lifestyle. And if each and every one of us could pick up just one piece of litter when we leave here today.
Oh.
Now I get
You're
it.
making a
Now you see the
1,000%.
connection?
Oh,
All
yes. That's why she's a
right.
supervisor. Let me tell you,
Amazing.
that's why she's a supervisor.
I remember when we
Yes.
were younger, all the kids.
What a journey.
We used to throw shit out
That's
the
amazing.
Yeah, I'm
no,
sorry.
don't say what you're going to say.
We used to throw shit out the
No.
window when we
Don't
were
be
kids.
saying that
no,
right
but
to
listen,
her.
I would never litter now. In my older age, I got a bag in my car, everything goes in there, and I throw it away. And
I'm going to
anytime
write you a summons.
You're gonna go back to
anytime I
jail.
see somebody litter, I always say something to them. I go, "What are you?" I go, "What are you, white trash?" I go, "Pick it up, throw it in the trash."
Oh, you
know?
guilt them.
Yeah, but I love people eat McDonald's. They throw it in the parking lot.
Ridiculous.
That
No,
burns
that's
me up.
disgusting.
You can't get out of your car and throw it in the garbage. They're just like,
You know what you should do? You should make him like a deputy. So when he goes around and sees this, he can write
consultant.
summons. Yeah, she should give you the power to write a summons. When
You
see
should.
this.
And I'd be the first
No,
one to
no
do it.
power for
Team
him.
effort.
I'll stick it on the head here. Just summons.
Right on the forehead.
Hey, what was your talent? Do you have the same talent at these different pageants, or you changed that up?
So I am a singer. For this particular pageant, I didn't have to sing, but I do a lot of singing, a lot of national anthem singing. I've been singing since I was a little girl. You know, nothing
so-
professional.
We
but,
got to cut
do
I
love
told
it.
you a while ago, we got to cut a song one day.
I'm gonna do a duet.
Yeah, well, I can't sing, but I can play the drums.
We'll
I
think
can
of something.
do a little writing. Just write the lyrics and I'll put some music to it.
That would
Perfect.
be cute.
Get some studio musicians,
That would
and
be
that's
cute.
it. Be like
Let's
the
do it.
Partridge Family. Luca played the tambourine.
Yeah, because I look like Donnie Bonaducci. Is that what you're saying?
I love that show. You see Danny Bonaducci. That was a great
What was the
show.
manager's name? Quick.
Mr. Kincaid.
Yeah, very good, very
Whoa.
good,
Who,
very
who
good.
was he played by?
Oh, the actor's name?
I
I have no
forget.
clue.
Doesn't
Oh,
it feel
something.
good not to have the answers to those?
Yes.
I have no clue.
I'm younger.
He was great. He was a great actor, though. He was a great manager.
I don't know either, and it feels great.
You know, as a matter of fact, that's the only thing I've ever seen that guy in. The Partridge Family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never seen anything else.
Because he was an older actor already. And you know what? You know what happened? Shirley Jones was very beautiful. She was an Academy Award
for
winner
Oklahoma, I
before they
believe.
got on that. Did you ever see the Partridge Family? You heard of it?
I've heard of
Yeah,
it.
that was the Brady Bunch. Friday nights, Brady Bunch at 8 o'clock. Partridge Family at 8:30.
There you go.
I gotta say, I'm a Partridge Family fan because I always liked David Cassidy. But
Who would think that this is a guy here that watches the Partridge Family?
no,
He's a big
General
soap
Hospital-
opera guy.
No, I watched once when we got cut
and
over
chose to do 30 days.
And chose to do 30
Yeah,
days.
listen. Let me tell you one thing. I only watched one soap opera since I'm in high school. This is the true story. Every woman, my first love, her name was Melissa. I met her in high school. We dated for 8 years. She was a General Hospital fan. So, of course, I got
You got
got
into
into
it, of
it.
course.
and then I liked it. Next woman, and we broke up. Went out with her for a couple of years, General Hospital. And all the women, I swear, all watched General Hospital. So it kind of worked for me. So then I got addicted to it. And then when I met Michelle, she watched General Hospital. My grandmother watched General Hospital. You know, so I watch it when I watch it on the weekends. But I can't watch any other more soaps. And I have to fast forward it because half of it's boring. But like a lot of my friends, like Sean was on it. They got a good mafia run.
The
that's
first
on
thing he
there.
asked me when I set him up with a stream, I have one of those streamers that I set up. The first thing he asked me is, "Can I get General Hospital on it?" I swear to God. The first
let
thing
me
he
tell
asked
you,
me was, like, "Can I get
priorities.
General
A
Hospital?"
lot of
on it?"
rock stars and a lot of actors watch these soap operas. So all the bullshit. Even these rappers watch some of these soap
Speaking
operas.
of actors, we lost a great one today at the time
Oh,
of
we
this taping.
did. Oh, it's awful.
Mr. Val Kilmer,
Yes.
who I've never had the pleasure of meeting or working with. But, you know, this show is called Breakin Ballz because we like to have fun and break
Yeah.
people's balls. And he was known basically as one of the biggest ball breakers in
Yeah?
the business. He was
I never
he was
knew
a
that.
very rest in peace. I'm not going to badmouth the guy at all because he's one of the brilliant guys of our time and very underappreciated. But he was known for being really, really specific in what he wanted on set and being very, very stern. And knew. And as a matter of fact, a movie that he did with Jennifer Lopez, I want to say Out of Sight. Does that sound familiar, Conchetta? Where he's
It
blind.
sounds familiar.
I
I
think-
didn't see it. I
Yeah,
didn't see
so,
that one.
Anyway, supposedly they had a lot of problems with Mr. Kilmer on the set there, and in the business is they might have this in the pageant business too, but in Hollywood there's a thing called a blackball meeting.
Okay.
Now this is real stuff. Multi-million-dollar movies, their producers and stuff, and their investors will get together up in the hills, and I know people that have been at these meetings. They will sit down and say, "Okay, so I want to do a movie with so and so and so and so." Then a couple of who's worked with him? Tell me about him. and literally it's like a report card or a blackballing session. So supposedly after he had some terrible incidents on this set, he was blackballed. That's why you see that's basically the last lead that Val ever did was that movie, and he's a great. I mean, Val Kilmer in Tombstone, unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he was a
Jim
real good.
Morrison,
He was a real
Yes.
he was a real good-looking guy back in the day.
and he's a great actor.
Girls loved him.
Yeah.
So just rest in peace, Mr. Kilmer. We love you. We
Yes.
miss you,
65
and
years
you'll live
old.
on forever. But he was one of the great ball breakers of all time.
He was.
What is your favorite show? Excuse me, Concetta. I'm sorry. Growing up, you said I was saying some shows when we were growing up. What were your shows?
I was big on cartoons, so.
What cartoons? Bugs Bunny?
Oh no! Come on, I was SpongeBob.
SpongeBob?
I'm
Get
a,
out of here!
I'm a lot younger than
Me,
you.
SpongeBob
He breaks
SquarePants.
balls on that cartoon, right? SpongeBob, doesn't he a ball breaker?
I think so.
I
a little
watched
bit,
that
right?
with my nieces and nephews. SpongeBob.
So he's still on.
Yeah. Remember that road song when he used to go on the road? Road. I remember all my nieces and nephews were doing it. I'm like, what are they doing? The next time I went there, I was a little drunk, so I'm like, going road.
This is amazing to me. The people that just see Johnny P and know Johnny P, the tough guy, the wise guy, and all this shit
He's
comes
singing
out.
SpongeBob.
General Hospital, SpongeBob. This
Meanwhile,
is crazy
he's like
shit.
a walking
Yes.
meme. They're just gonna cut to road.
He knows the words to SpongeBob.
Yeah, over and over
listen,
again.
like, you gotta stay hip with the kids. We grew up with Bugs Bunny, Popeye, the Jetsons, the Flintstones,
Gotta
right?
go way out, way out. Remember the Jetsons?
The Jetsons
You remember
was
the Jetsons,
great.
man. Oh my God.
But
my favorite is the Flintstones.
The George Jetson. That's it. I'm gonna get shot when I get
Flintstones.
out.
Speaking of ball breakers, though,
Yeah.
I would like to introduce a new segment called Ball Breaker of the Week.
Yes! We need this. We need to know ball
Okay.
breakers of the week.
This week's Ball Breaker of the Week unanimously goes to Rachel Zegler, the new Snow White in the live-action Snow White. Allow me to
Oh, yes,
Let's
please.
illuminate.
It's been in the headlines. Yes.
Rachel Zegler has been officially benched by Disney. You like
Great.
that? I used the word benched. Did you like that? Reports say that the actress has become such a PR nightmare that Disney cut her out of her own press tour. She was set to appear on Drew Barrymore, SNL, Jimmy Kimmel, and all of it was canceled.
That's amazing.
Why? Because Disney finally realized that putting a mic in front of her face is a major financial risk.
They figured that she's cost the company.
So
the
much.
stockholders are furious. $200 billion for her political
So
comments and stuff.
Much. Look,
Really? I didn't know
yes,
none of that.
it started with her trashing the original Snow White. I saw this interview saying it was outdated and the love story was weird and basically mocked fans for liking it. Then came the political chaos. Did you see this part? Apparently Zegler said and tweeted, or you X'd, whatever it is, Free Palestine next to Israeli co-star Gal Gadot. While at a Disney press event. In one really quick moment, she took a kids' movie and turned it into a geopolitical controversy. They even canceled a $10 million Disney World event. And now Zegler is threatening to sue Disney for canceling appearances. And all of that is why Rachel Zegler is our first ball breaker.
Wow.
That's
Do you believe that?
I seen some clips and I didn't like it at all. And how could she mock the
man.
original Snow White? Anything that was an original by Disney that's a classic.
But
how could you
dude,
mock it, right?
It's your movie. It's your
Pinocchio.
movie. Why say anything bad at all?
No, you
You're trying to
can't.
get people to go see it, not
Yeah.
to be like, what is this nightmare?
Again, I'm like you with some words. She's ethnically ambiguous. Wow, I pronounced that pretty good.
You did.
That was pretty
You
good.
did. I like the tapping for
Disney
each
wanted
syllable.
someone she could look like. Well, is she white? Is she
Yes,
Spanish?
yes.
Is she this? Is she
Yeah.
Indian?
Yes.
She has
That's how
that
they
look where
wanted.
you can't tell.
Right.
Right. But of course, like Concetta said, it totally backfired on him.
Destroyed
Totally
it.
backfired. The
Destroyed
girl
it.
went off the rails, and you can't do. And it just reminds me again. You talk about Breakin Ballz again. The state of Wisconsin this week. I don't know if you guys read this. The state of Wisconsin. It doesn't make any sense to me because, again, it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on or what your political leanings are. Okay, the state of Wisconsin, which basically voted for Donald Trump 3 times, and has been leaning red lately. Okay, they go and elect a Supreme Court justice. Okay, which was the liberal candidate in the election running against a conservative, who is now going to what they call redistrict redistrict parts of Wisconsin. So now the state of Wisconsin, that people voted for Trump and people voted for conservative ways and his agenda, she's going to take away 2 seats. Now they're going to lose 2 seats in Congress.
Wow.
So again, does it make any sense? You talk about breaking balls. You vote one way, and then in an election for Supreme Court judge, you're voting against yourself. You voted for the right conservatism in this, and then you vote for the left. It doesn't make any sense, man. Somebody explain it to me.
I can't.
Breaking my balls, jeez.
It's crazy. What about you? You have any funny stories you might want to share with us? I'm sure you have something funny that goes on.
You got to
down
break
over
somebody's
there.
balls in the pageant world. I'm sure
Yeah,
his balls
is
will be
it,
No,
big.
is it
she has to be
competitive?
good with that
What's
one,
like
right?
backstage like? Is it rough?
Honestly, it's nothing like
No.
the movies. If
No.
you took the movie Miss Congeniality,
Yeah.
it's truly that sisterhood that they all talk about. The girls are so supportive.
Oh, that's
Everybody's
good.
backstage zipping up each other's
Seems like
dresses.
that.
I
You
like
make a
that.
lot of really good friends.
Yeah.
I've maintained so many wonderful relationships with the girls throughout the years.
Wow,
And
'cause
you know,
you
it's
love
also a
that. I
huge
love
like
that.
networking opportunity, right? I'm meeting
Right.
women
Yeah.
from across the world.
Yeah.
And that's amazing because now I get to interact with people of different backgrounds, from different culture, and like
Yeah.
I love that because I get to experience opportunities and people that I never would have had the chance to without pageants.
Did you have a stage, Mom? Did you do pageants when you were younger, too? Or
I did not. I was not a toddlers and tiaras type
Okay.
of child. Like I said, I didn't start competing until I was about 18.
Oh, okay.
You know, and it was a scholarship pageant
Okay.
at the time, so I actually won some
Well, that's
money for
vintage.
speaking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which was
Yeah.
amazing.
So how many crowns do you have? Because I love this one.
I love this one.
extra sparkly.
I feel like this is my biggest
I
one.
wonder how I would
Okay.
look. Would that fit my head or
Wait,
no?
so which one
we
is this
try
for?
it?
Is
Let
this
me see.
for Mrs.
want a
New
crown?
York
Let's crown Johnny
International?
P.
This
Is
is
that
the
Mrs. New York?
current
Let me
one.
see.
Yep.
the Queen of Staten Island, ladies and gentlemen.
How
There
does
he
it go
is.
on like this?
On top of
Very
you.
nice.
Wow.
Do the wave.
What do I do?
You gotta wave.
Got a wave.
Yeah, do the wave. Do the pageant wave.
Thank you, everybody in Staten Island.
Thank you, Dan.
Now go kiss my ass. No,
Johnny, if
I'm
you could
only
heal the
kidding.
world, how would you heal the world? You got to answer the big question.
How I would heal the world if I was able to snap my fingers, I'd make everybody rich.
That's healing.
It's
Something.
a type of healing.
Hey, listen, you can do what you want with the money, right?
Yeah, make me rich, baby. Make me rich. Because I ain't making any money with this
I
show.
would give everybody. I would print a bunch of more bills and give everybody $1 million each. How's that?
Aw.
There you
the
go.
Johnny
Nice.
Musk. Johnny Musk, baby. Johnny Musk. Johnny Musk.
I got a machine that don't work no more, but you know.
Johnny Musk. You know, I was a finalist
Uh-oh.
for Mr. University of Houston back
Wow.
in the day. I was a finalist.
I believe it.
I still have,
Wow.
and I rode in the parade and I had the big placard.
Get
What
outta
did
here.
you-
And me, I'm vain too. I still have the placard in my garage.
What
Mr.
was your
University of Houston
talent? Did you have
finalist.
to do a talent?
Huh?
What was your talent?
No, we just did an interview.
Oh.
Yeah,
What
we
did-
didn't have any
do you
time.
have
We
the
did
wave
some
down?
interviews, and so I had a wave in the parade.
There
yes.
you go.
Very
But
nice.
I'm used to. I've been in many parades doing this kind of
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
He's been in many
Many
parades.
parades. I do the Dean Martin parade every year in Steubenville, Ohio. Literally, they're
That's
they're
amazing.
lined up by the threes for that parade. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's a
Really big
that's a
parade
big
in
parade.
Steubenville. You got to come with me this year.
I told you, I want to go.
You have a
eventually.
good time.
Now that I got a little extra fuzzles, I'll definitely
You
come.
gotta have a good time. You stay with me. You stay with me.
I had to,
but you gotta wear the crown when we go out.
I got to meet some cowgirl.
Not in Ohio. You gotta give me the
No.
crown. In Texas, we go with me to San
I'm
Antonio.
just teasing. No, but yeah, I'd love to come with you.
Good times. Good times. Well, you know what? That's fantastic. That's fantastic that you win these things. Not only
Thank
you
you.
join them. It's not like you came in here like, yeah,
I know,
I'm 0 for,
that's the
I'm 0 for
thing.
23. I haven't won a pageant in. You know.
No, it's a fun environment, but it also, the motto of Mrs. International is to make a difference, and that's very important to me. Being a big environmentalist, somebody who happens to work in an environmental field, getting to kind of put that all together in a pretty little box while wearing a crown, but also like getting my hands dirty.
yeah.
It's very empowering.
It's so ironic.
Yeah.
The
It's like-
irony is amazing.
I
The
know, I love
duality
it.
is one of my favorite things about it. You can do both. You can have the crown and wear the boots and the
It's
gloves.
important. What's your
Oh, preach, I love
what's
that.
what's your output on the beaches on Staten Island? Because not a lot of beaches on Staten Island ain't up to par, correct?
We are doing beach cleanups all the time, part of the
And I
Natural
know
Resources
yous
Protective
are.
Association. So we are doing cleanups, and it's Earth Month, so lots of cleanups. But Staten Island has beautiful beaches and parks.
Yeah.
We're the borough of
Parks are
parks,
great,
of course.
yeah.
But if more people took the time to be mindful and to take care of these really beautiful spaces, we could be like our own personal Jersey Shore, right? we could basically create this beautiful island.
Listen,
that
I
we're
this
on.
year I decided to start getting into more community service. So I promise you, you could count me in like once a week in the summertime.
I want to see you at a cleanup.
Okay, but you gotta
Let's do
email
it.
me and let me know.
Noble
when it is in
Johnny P.
advance. And I'll come down. What do you do for like 2, 3, 4 hours?
About 2 hours or so.
That's nothing.
Absolutely.
No,
Just a little bit makes a huge difference.
No, 100%. I want to be able to give back.
Staten Island was like going to the Jersey Shore. I'm not much older than you guys. When I was young, when we were going to visit a cousin or an aunt or something on Staten Island, it was like a big deal. It was like,
And
oh, we're going to the
New York-
country.
yes.
New
Yeah.
York has a nice beach, that private
Yes.
beach, right?
Yeah.
What's that called?
New York Beach.
Yeah, but don't there people own places in there and they live there? They got the beachfront property.
I think
Yeah,
there
there's
used to be
private
a bigger
beaches, right?
one.
Yeah.
Many, many years ago, there used to be a larger
Because
community
Dean
of people.
Holterman, whose family owns Holterman Bakeries, his mom and dad owns a place over there.
There you go.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, for
Beautiful.
Staten Island, I mean,
But that's what I mean. It doesn't have to be for Staten Island. It could be a beautiful place. We just gotta take care of it. Come on, we're the greatest city in the world.
So you got to deputize him. You have to deputize him.
Yeah.
I need a real job.
To take care of business. Take the test for sanitation.
Well, I already took the test 3 times, and whatever. I don't want to be lifting garbage at my age because, but it's, not that
That's hard work, man.
Not
Those
that
guys,
I'm
It
old.
is.
I've been doing physical work my whole life, and drumming and everything. Everything's starting to catch up to me. Arthritis, little carpal tunnel.
I just got diagnosed with
meniscus is
arthritis
done
in my
the
hips.
Knees,
Oh no.
I just got diagnosed with arthritis in my hips.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Remember I told you a couple weeks ago I was having that groinal issue?
Well, you
Arthritis
didn't
in
tell
my
me.
hips, Huh?
I said
Well, I
no.
try to
You
keep
did
my
not
groinal
tell me.
issues away from you.
I appreciate
The
that more than
arthritis,
you know.
don't really realize what arthritis is until you get it. Like, when you hear it when you're younger and they complain about it, and then when they say, well, the doctor's like, well, that's arthritis. I go, it can't be arthritis. It's what I can't move my hand. It goes, it's arthritis. 3 different
Oh,
x-rays, but it comes and goes. The warm weather feels better. The cold weather destroys me the last couple of years. And then in here, just from drumming, I feel it, but it seems like the more you move your hands, even if you're in pain, it feels better. If you don't move your body, like when I was on comp and I was home for months and months, the pains were more because you're
Yeah.
not moving around,
Correct.
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
You got to move, even when your knees.
Me and you were talking to 2 beautiful young ladies about our arthritic problems. This is
How old are
interesting.
you?
What a podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
I love
Are you guys sleeping out there yet?
55.
55 and a half.
55 and a half. You're right, 55 and a half. Remember we used to say that when we were young? I'm 10 and a half. But that's great. So what's your next plans? What's coming up with this whole situation, this whole year? What else do you have to do to fulfill your obligation?
So I'm competing for Mrs. International in
Mi-
July.
Mrs..
Very
Wow.
excited. We're trying to win the big one this time. It's going to be
Wow.
held in Kingsport, Tennessee.
You got it.
So I'm going to be up against many more girls, maybe upwards of 50 different women. So they're going to be all across the world, all across the country. So I'm excited to meet them all. I'm excited to just be there. I'm such an honor to wear New York across my chest. So to be
100%.
able to show up,
So cool.
represent what I think is the coolest state in the country.
Definitely.
Right.
And just, be present in it.
There's going to be a lot of country girls and a lot of farm girls, and they're coming out of the woodworking, right?
Oh, yes. From all over the place.
Yeah.
It's not just for the country. It's an international pageant. So women from across the globe
Wow.
come here
That's
to
so
compete.
cool.
So it's going to be a really unique experience. I'm excited.
Amazing.
That's nice. What about you thinking of to do the Miss America pageant one day?
Well, I competed when I was younger, trying to win Miss America, but once you're married, that's it. No more
Okay.
Miss America for you.
Done.
No,
Well,
no,
they
no,
have a
married.
Mrs. America. My
They do.
business partner was Miss Rhode Island, was on her way to the Miss America pageant, the big one representing Rhode Island, and her and her husband got locked up for doing stuff. Well, when you're kids, snorting and smoking and all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
Wow.
we have a wonderful screenplay based on the true story
That's
of
funny.
her life and stuff like that. It's called Fallen Princess, and
Wow.
we're gonna make that, and Johnny's gonna play the lead. Johnny's gonna play the fallen
The princess.
the fallen princess in it.
See, we're a family-friendly pageant.
Yeah.
No, they definitely are. So listen, where can people find you if they want to check out and follow you on social media, website, events?
NY Beauty Queen.
Man,
Nice. I
That's
love
Play
it.
on words. We're not a beauty queen. Beauty Clean.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, I thought you said beauty queen first. Beauty queen.
No, I
like
heard it.
that. I
I love
like
it.
that. That's
it.
great. That's
it.
great.
You don't do some commercials because you got a great smile and you got those clean, perfect teeth.
Thank you, they're fake.
You could do the Colgate commercial. Hi, I'm Nicole Doz, and I use Colgate. I
Call
brush
me.
with Colgate.
Call me Colgate.
So, all right, Concetta, thank you.
Thank you, Johnny P.
Until-
So nice meeting you.
Yes.
Very nice to meet all of you and to be
And
here
you're gonna be
hang
back
out.
at the end. You're gonna be back with us at the end of the year, right?
When I win the next one, absolutely.
Yes, I like that spirit.
That's a
Putting it in the
plan.
present.
That's a plan.
And Lou Martini Jr., it's always a pleasure, my brother.
I'm exhausted as usual.
So now it's time for meeting time, and we're gonna go grab something to eat and talk a little turkey. And again, thank you for watching Breakin Ballz. I'm Johnny P. And remember, it's always nice to be nice, but it's always fun to break some balls. So break somebody's balls. Good night.
Very good.